Here they come, and there he goes with a wobbly pass. It's picked off! And that's the first interception by Gardner.
Play action again. More good ball handling from Jones. Room to run. There goes Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Giants.
The throw, and it's intercepted. He's got another one, and he's got a field ahead of him. Diggs is going to take it to the end zone. Unbelievable.
Pass is to Thomas. He's gone. Touchdown, Saints.
Here he is throwing in the middle. It's caught by Watson. He's got great speed. Turning the corner. Christian Watson down the sideline. And he will score. Love to Watson.
Look at now you're talking. I mean, this is football. When you got steam coming out of your head and your mouth, now you're talking football. You're controlling that offensive line. This is what it's all about.
This is Football Friday on WHPC Sports Talk.
You know, in the middle of an NFL season, especially one like this one, there's rarely a dull moment. Even in the dullest of games where you had the Broncos do, I don't know what the hell that was against the Chiefs, it still entertains you because you have Steve Smith and Jerry Jeudy going at it. You have Sean Payton getting just fried post-game by reporters. And then you got a whole slate of games on Sunday to look forward to as well. And we're going to cover it all on WHPC Sports Talk here on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. Your host each and every Friday, once again, Joshua Umahi, joined by Nico Kory David, Devin O'Shea, and Eric Williams. Woo! Now, I talked to all of y'all before the show, but I'm happy to see Kory's in the house today.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Hooray!
But
we never do that. We never do this. Wait, is my bike on? We never do this for anybody else. Why you always say something about my attendance?
Nah, because Kory, you have to you have to understand. I had a whole segment planned for you because I expect you
we could still do
to
it.
be here. We can still do it. Thankfully, it was a versatile segment where we can do it a week later. But I'm just, you know what?
Am I that important to the show?
You're an asset.
You're everything to the show, Kory.
No, I'm not.
Kory, everything to the show.
You are the
and to
show.
me.
You're not hosting, but you are the show.
You're an asset. Kory, would you ever host? Would you ever sit in my chair and host?
Would you ever hold the belt?
I was about to do a radio. I was about to do a radio mistake just now. I was about to plug my own show.
Plug your own show.
On another network.
No,
Free
go ahead,
plug.
do it.
Free plug
Do it.
network.
Oh, I ain't
You will never get a chance like this again. I lobbed it up perfectly.
That'd be the most op thing you ever do. Another school?
See, you didn't have to say all that now.
Shout out Kory's show at Studio.
Hey yo. Chill.
Check it out.
Chill.
All right, nobody listens to his whack ass show.
You know, except when we have one of y'all on.
Was there a non-compete in your WHPC contract where you can't plug your own show on another?
It's a 90-day compete. No compete.
All right.
90 days. I think it's been more than 90 days.
Hey man, I'm glad to see you, Kory. Like I said, you're an asset to the show. You're important. I value your presence. I'm happy to see you. Nah. I'm happy to see you here.
I'm glad to see y'all. You know, I ain't been. You know, my Giants is losing still, so you know, got
Shocker.
that. Liberty's losing. Got that.
Oh, the Liberty getting clapped up. Pause.
Ain't nothing to watching. Ain't nothing for me. Ain't no team for me to watch in baseball right now.
Yeah,
It's good being in New York.
And on that note,
No.
because we usually start local.
No.
We usually start local on this show, but you know stuff is so bad up here in New York that I'm gonna take a different approach to start this show. 516-572-7440. Call us up and talk about whatever you want to talk about. But we are going to start before we get to the Jets versus Eagles, before we get to the Giants and Bills on Sunday Night Football, and before we get to the game picks and the MLB playoffs. I do want to talk about this Thursday Night Football game for a little longer than I anticipated, and some other NFL talking points as well. So the Chiefs defeated the Broncos for the 16th straight game. That is now the NFL's longest active streak. Jets fans, you can sing hallelujah because your losing streak against the Patriots is no longer the longest in the NFL. It's the Chiefs just taking the Broncos to Pound Town every time they play. It's getting a little crazy now, and Russell Wilson, I've been caping for this dude this season because all the talk was about Nathaniel Hackett, worst coaching job, and we're going to get to Sean Payton's comments in a little bit, but 95 yards in primetime, UCL's husband.
I just want to say something.
That's supposed to be doing that?
Like, speaking for us, right? As much as people playing with your name, including Marshawn Lynch, everybody in the media, you would have thought at one point this season he would stand on business.
It's dangerously good.
He ain't been standing on business at all. The only thing that I honestly can say that he's winning in life is the fact that he got Sierra. And even now, I don't even know if that's a good look for Sierra now. It's starting to look where it's a bad look. And at this point, it's tank for Caleb. I'll go get Shador because he's the only quarterback in Denver, Colorado, that seems like worth the damn right now.
They don't have a first round pick, Kory.
Gotta do something. They don't got.
They gave it to New Orleans for Sean Payton. They traded other first for Russell Wilson.
I'm sitting pretty right now. I'm sitting pretty right. Listen, man, the Broncos, it's crazy because Sean Payton has the nerve to say about Nathaniel Hackett, and we talked about this all last week when the Jets played the Broncos, but, it's the worst coaching job in the NFL. You can't set yourself up like that. You're running this 2006-ass offense in 2023.
Hold on.
And you think you're going to have success.
I know it's legal up there, but they must be smoking on that good stuff up there to make those kind of deals.
Wait. What did the Saints get for Sean Payton?
At first.
We got a second-round pick. No, we got a first-round pick this year. I think we have to look that up. I don't think we got their first, actually, thinking about it. We might have, but we definitely got their second-round pick this year.
If y'all got their first-round pick?
That's the ultimate finesse.
Oh, man.
I kind of have, off the top of my head, I don't think we did, but we'll, Devin, check that out for me.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Good.
What's wrong with John Elway, man? What's wrong with them people up there?
Well,
they smoking on that good stuff. It's legal.
But
Denver sends its 2023 first-round pick from San Francisco, number 30, and a 2024 second-round pick to New Orleans.
Oh, so we got the second round.
And a 2024 third-round.
That's still a great pick.
Yeah.
That's going to be in the low 30s.
Mm-hmm.
It's nasty work out there.
The Broncos is going to be bottom 5 in the league. Like it's brutal at this point.
Like the thing about that game is, right? You could be bad, right? You could play a bad game, but you can't be boring. You can't be both bad and boring. That's I was literally like, I forgot what I was doing. I wasn't watching that game. That was like the last thing that was on my mind was watching that game. Like I forgot, like second quarter, I was like, it's straight trash. I was watching the college football games, like West Virginia and Houston.
Oh, I don't blame you.
It's more exciting.
There was actually, I was watching it, but then they did that first Taylor Swift cutaway.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I'm about done with that. I don't know what deal that they got with that she got with the NFL right now, because they promoting all this stuff, and she is the ultimate finesse.
Kory, I haven't gotten the last 2 weeks you haven't been here, so I haven't gotten to ask you this question.
What?
Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, genuine relationship?
Oh no.
It ain't real?
Nah.
It's not real.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not real.
It's real.
Only thing I can say though, and somebody point this out. Somebody said Travis Kelce is a black athlete trapped in a white body. They said, he started with a black girl on the come up. Then once he got popping, he had to go out and go get him one.
Did you see what Travis Kelce's ex posted on social media this past week?
Which one? The I forgot which one is Nicole or the
Kayla Nicole. Yeah.
She didn't really post nothing that was crazy. It was the one that was before.
She was the one where she was just talking, giving like a swirler State of the Union.
Yeah, nah.
Like that was a little crazy.
I can't believe I lost to Taylor.
I ain't gonna front. They doing this for publicity. He getting his Pfizer commercial in. Aaron Rodgers calling him Mr. Pfizer and everything like that.
We gonna get to that too.
He getting his financial advisors commercials in. I'm like,
he's on every single commercial.
I'm like, he pulling the deal for the NFL.
My mom's. When we were watching the game yesterday, and Travis Kelce commercial came out. My mom was like, because of this whole Taylor Swift thing, he keeps coming up in commercials. And then I said to her, I was like, he has the beard in this commercial, which means this was before the Taylor Swift relationship. So I was like, that doesn't correlate.
What about pre-planning? They pre-planned it.
Pre-planned the relationship.
Yes,
I do want to point out one thing.
It's going to come out after they come out.
I do want to point out this. ever since like that their relationship is going public, it might be me. The Chiefs play like trash. Like they won, but they played like trash. Like literally, it was like 3 or 4 field goals that they had in the red zone. They couldn't get nothing
against the worst defense in the league.
Travis Kelce had about 100 yards in the first half.
He was killing.
It was 8 for 8, I think, or 7 for 7.
But outside of that, they don't really have nobody except Isaiah Pacheco.
That's it.
Basically,
Rashee Rice should come on.
Rashee Rice, Sky Moore, porn star, and then Kadarius Toney. That's it.
Scored a touchdown last night.
Oh, God. Thank God. It's still not like...
Not my America. Not my America.
Where my country go? Where my country go?
Where my country go, bro? Kadarius Toney scored touchdowns.
We used to be...
It's not what my grandfather died for.
No, it's not. We used to be a great country. Kadarius Toney, no touches, no catches, nothing.
Well, you know who's also not getting touches?
Who?
Wow.
Yeah.
Pause.
Wow.
Pause.
Get the Law and Order ready. What you about to say?
You made a question.
Yo, I had to check myself, all right?
Am I bugging?
No, I was bugging. All right. I had to check I can do it to all of y'all. I can do it to myself, right? Pause again.
Pause.
Nah, you got it.
All right, clip that. Jerry Jeudy. Because this kid...
You mean the Jag?
The Jag. And Eric Williams had a funny quote in the pre-show conversation.
I said it last week about Evan Neal, too. Hey, no Crimson Tide of mine.
I ain't going for
It's bad for him.
I'm starting to question like Nick Saban's coaching. Like, you're not preparing these guys for the next level. It's like you get them solid while they in
defensive backs. He is.
Wow.
It's nah. They was predominantly known for being hit or miss sometimes. People forget D. Milliner. Y'all forget that? Y'all forget him?
Who's that?
Exactly. a Jets first round pick used that corner and was trash. Horrible. Look, wait, didn't Marlon Humphreys just give up a TD against George
Pickens?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to check if the mic was making noises like it had been all week.
Look. Alabama defensive players are questionable too. Only people that they like really produce is receivers, and that's looking a little shaky these last couple years.
Yeah, let's get into this Jerry Jeudy. No, I knew that was gonna come up though.
Yeah, I got a like quick correlation. Like, is Jerry Jeudy the Kai Jones right now?
Nah, Kai Jones.
He's on another level.
You seen KD bumping his joint. KD was bumping his album, I guess.
Imagine Kai Jones or the Warriors.
Yeah, I'm saying, yo.
Why are the Warriors playing
3-on-5? Hey, you seen that video of him at a soccer game?
Oh yeah, he's just like dancing around, got his headphones. He's at his girl's.
He's always sweating.
He's at his girl's soccer game, like just jamming out.
What kind of perk is he taking?
I was about to say it's the perks.
Yo,
it's the perks.
I know it's quick. 30. Well, when are we gonna get the Rico against the Charlotte Hornets? I'm just saying the Rico.
Yeah, yo. I know y'all see Miles. Do you also have Miles Bridges on this topic sheet?
They got him.
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, we gonna get to that.
They put the warrant out for him. That's crazy, bro.
You seen the mugshot?
Somebody said that was evil Dak Prescott.
Evil Dak,
but nah.
I mean,
Dak Prescott should be arrested.
We gonna get
how he looked last week.
But Jerry Jeudy looks like a man, just like he ready to go. He ready to go. And with the Steve Smith comments, I was like, you ain't gonna push up on him. You ain't gonna press him about it.
I mean, Jerry Judy's been acting like somebody cut him a check for CTE Records. Like this is insane. Like no, because before the game, he's jumping around when Steve Smith is doing his pregame spot. Oh, he's gonna start yelling right when he gets behind Steve Smith. Pause. That's what he's gonna do. That's crazy. That's psycho behavior.
Ain't nobody ready to test Steve Smith. Y'all see what that man did in the league? Put people in a hospital. Stop playing with that man. And you can't. And look, he called him a tier 3. That's
generous at this point.
I seen somebody try to say Steve Smith was a tier. Steve Smith is a borderline Hall of Famer. Stop it. He's arguably Carolina's best receiver in the history.
And he was self-made too.
Yep.
When I think of people who deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, I was like, can you tell the story? Can you tell the story, like the story of the NFL without him? You can't tell the Carolina's Panthers franchise without him. The story of this Carolina.
So then how's he borderline too then?
Oh no, because he just ain't to me.
He wasn't generational.
That ring.
Oh my god. My god.
Oh brother, this guy stinks.
I'm just like that.
Okay.
Wait.
He's a great receiver. Phenomenal.
So Mr. Quarterback wins. It's now Mr. Wide Receiver wins. We're doing wide receiver
Kory,
wins.
in 1944, my grandfather died in World War II. Okay? He did not die for you to come up with this wide receiver wins conversation after you had this quarterback win conversation.
Which was already stupid by itself.
Look, the receiver just...
Shut up!
Thank you, Nico. Thank you. Y'all want to hear the Jerry Jeudy, Steve Smith? Well, Steve Smith speaking on Jerry Jeudy audio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I bet.
Ninja. Yes, I'm using the word ninja. I'm just using the word ninja. I don't mess with you, and it was a curse word. And so I was like, all right. And then he repeated it. So I'll say it again. I'm sorry that I said you were a jag, just a guy who's an average wide receiver they use a first round pick on that isn't doing anything. I hope today that you actually show up in a way that you haven't showed up in the last couple of years since they drafted you. So if you ever got a problem with Agent 89, I'm sorry that you're an average wide receiver that they eventually will move on. And when teams call me and asking, should they trade for you? I will say no, don't trade for Jerry Jeudy because he's mentally unable to handle constructive criticism from people who watch specifically, can he be a wide receiver? He could be a wide receiver. He's a tier 3. Go back into the studio. I'm done now. Thank you.
I'm done now.
Wait, you hear the Bruno Mars going on in the background?
Hey, did y'all see what Tariq Hill said about him? Steve Smith? He said, "Why is the chef from Deep Blue Sea talking?" Basically,
Yo,
what?
Nah, that was funny. I'm
like, yo, Tariq, what is
Tyreek's funny.
Yo, look, I ain't gonna front. I get why NBA players do when they start their podcasts and they do all this other stuff on the media and stuff. But what is up with Micah Parsons and Tariq Hill? Like, they commented on everything.
Hold up. I personally think NFL players' podcast is more entertaining.
Nah.
Than basketball players?
Especially journeymen? Pause. When you got guys...
Okay, all right.
When you got guys like... I feel like right now, Paul George got probably one of the best podcasts.
Paul George, you have J.J. Redick, but
The Kelsey
after that,
brothers.
who else?
Pat Bev.
But what's the
Jeff Teagues is so underrated.
Jeff Teagues is doing solid.
Jeff Teagues too.
Dude is unrated funny. Like, he is funny.
Because Tyreek Hill, you know you're gonna get something good.
Like, he's not clean, but he's fun. Like, he's
Hey Nico, what you said when we just had that little break? Like, you said something about your grandfather?
Oh, my grandfather got shot in the head while
what's his name?
he was in Germany.
What was his name, sir?
Excuse you? Robert Each. What's the problem?
Because you said that you just said...
Yes, he's dead. He died in the war.
You just said that he did not serve in the military.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Are you saying my grandfather who died for this country didn't?
Robert E. Lee?
You just said that.
What is wrong with you?
You just said
What
that.
is wrong with you?
Robert Each. Rest in peace.
What a hero.
You told us you was going to have the name that rhymed and everything. That's crazy.
Excuse you?
As somebody who actively failed Navy boot camp, I feel offended.
Thank God you didn't put your life out there because we would have lost the country.
Oh no, I was a yeoman. I was just about to do paperwork.
What did you just admit on these airways?
I tried my best, but I failed my boot camp test. I was 1 second. I was 1 second off on the run.
1 second off.
It's a little too old.
Huh?
But you know what, Kory?
I was 24.
If you ain't roll your ankle back in 8th grade, man, you would have made the team.
Nah, that was crazy. I got you get crazy sick before you do it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Don't worry, Kory. You're still the sperm that won. It's all good.
Unless
because the other ones tripped and fell, bro. He won this out of luck.
While we're on the subject of whatever we're talking about, I did want to get to... Y'all see on the topic sheet, why is Deshaun Watson in the A block of the show? Are y'all aware of what's happening with this situation in Cleveland?
His shoulder?
His shoulder, yeah.
But they was mad about him not playing against the Ravens.
Because he was telling them all week, yo, I think I'm going to be good to play on Sunday. And then Sunday morning comes and then you just bow out?
He didn't get the proper massage. He hasn't been getting the proper massages, bro. What? Like, I'm just saying,
wouldn't give him a massage in the Sunday morning.
His shoulder's messed up because he's not getting the proper massages. I'm saying that with a straight face.
And nobody
That's on the training staff.
Nobody at Cleveland giving him a massage.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Yo, the AFC North is trash, except for the Baltimore Ravens.
No love for the 3-2 Pittsburgh Steelers?
No love.
They have a negative point differential.
They got lucky.
No love for them.
They got lucky. That should have been a blowout. Pause. If it wasn't for multiple receivers dropping passes, almost every
If it
receiver.
wasn't for Joey Porter Jr.
Nah.
If it wasn't for, you know what? You know what's funny? While we're on the Ravens, and we'll get back to Deshaun Watson.
Zay Flowers falling in the middle of the floor.
That was so disappointing.
That was funny.
What's that dude who make those coaching videos where like his trip fell and something fell down your leg and it's like your mama and just all that? That was basically one of those moments right there.
Yo, that's one of the best Twitter accounts out there, yo. Shout out. But now, like the fact that like all these young quarterbacks have number one young receivers, right? You got Calvin Ridley with Trevor Lawrence. Got DJ Moore, Justin Fields,
Chris Olave, Derek Carr.
Yeah, and then you had I just had somebody in mind. That Derek Carr one threw me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Apologies.
AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts last year, going all the way to the Super Bowl.
You say Devonta Smith too.
Devontae Smith too, and the Ravens gonna give Lamar Jackson
the corpse.
Odell Beckham Jr. at 47 years old.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
That's what you're giving him? That's your wide receiver one?
Weak knees, 47 years old.
You're talking about when I watched that pass play, right? Has anybody ever watched The Wire in here?
Yeah.
You ever seen the scene where he said, Mike ain't Mike no more? I felt like that. I said, Odell ain't Odell no more. That hurt my soul.
The thing about the old days.
Yeah.
Old days.
And then the fact that you see the video later said Joey Porter Jr. coming up with, I strapped his old. I was like, Odell, you ain't gonna stand on business.
Somebody told him like, yo, Odell, like you had a great career, but that podcast equipment is calling. It's calling your name.
Nah, he about to be like one of the groupies on tour with Drake.
You're actually right about that. No, he's actually 100% right.
Look,
maybe he'll go be a father to his kid.
If Odell wasn't playing for the Ravens right now, he'd be on tour right now. And that's a fact.
That's all. It's over. It's over.
It's
now,
over.
Right?
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
He would have just been in Drake's mansion.
Adonis.
Drake's mansion.
Don't talk to my man like that.
What
Would have threw him on the track.
What do you think? Because we know about Diddy's mansion, right? What we think goes down in Drake's mansion?
The same stuff, if not worse.
Nah, I don't know, because Diddy on some other stuff.
Drake!
Nah.
Diddy called that hit.
Nah. When Diddy, allegedly.
He did.
Allegedly,
He did.
Allegedly.
I believe it.
Diddy called that hit, man.
I believe it.
Allegedly.
Yo, Diddy was hiring.
See, we can get on top of this. We can get on top of this.
Diddy was hiring Crips when he was going to ATL as his security guard.
What have I done?
My brother in Christ. I'm saying allegedly to
Corey. He dropped the bomb. We're talking about it.
We're talking about it. OJ did it.
OJ did it.
OJ ain't do it.
1 second, hold on.
Were you there?
Hold on 1 second.
Did you see him do it?
Going fit?
That's what I thought.
Going fit?
Hold you. OJ might have did it, but Diddy definitely did it.
Thank you. Diddy did it. No, listen.
Allegedly.
Listen, it was a bar he had in one of his songs. He was like, take the bullets out of Tupac's ribs.
That's pretty straightforward.
Listen, if they ain't know about it, they know it now. They got lyrics to prove it.
Allegedly. But get back to Deshaun.
How do I segue back to Deshaun?
You mean the guy who's
Speaking of Deshaun Watson.
You mean the guy who's actively killing the Cleveland Browns now?
Yeah, because this situation is crazy. Because
highway robbery.
Like Watson, he said all week, like I said, he was going to play, and then he bows out, and then Coach Stefanski's talking about, oh yeah, it was a collective decision, but comments later kind of felt like he just made that decision on his own and didn't want to play and betrayed his team. Now he's already been ruled out against San Francisco, and mind you, they just had a bye week.
He about to get that. He about to get that young man, Dorian Thomas. He about to get him killed.
No, well, PJ Walker.
PJ Walker.
Yeah. He's on him. Listen,
but you bring up the rookie. Like, how do you think he feels? Because they say as a backup quarterback, stay ready. But Deshaun Watson saying he's going to play. So mentally, you're not going to be ready like that.
And low-key, people don't realize this, but the Browns actually have a solid team.
They do.
That defense is
They have a good defense.
No, especially...
They have a good defense.
Naturally, I would have said, like, with Chubb going down, they're done. But when they got, what's 27?
Elijah Moore?
No,
Kareem Hunt?
Kareem Hunt. When they got Kareem Hunt, his name just escaped me for a second. When they got Kareem Hunt... When they got Kareem Hunt, I was like, they can still be a contender because people forget that
anything since signing there.
Because people forget that when he was in the backfield with Chubb, he was just as productive.
Listen,
he ain't doing anything behind Jerome Ford right now.
The Browns have weapons, and they had a quarterback who struggled last year and struggled to start this season, but that last win before he went out with this injury that came out of nowhere, they beat down the Titans. He looked like Deshaun Watson again.
Yes, he did.
So the timing of this is crazy.
It is. It's very ridiculous.
Like, and you wonder about Deshaun Watson's psyche. Because, and
I wonder.
With all due respect, with all due disrespect, actually, for what he did, I don't feel sorry for him. But to have your private life all out in the open like that, and you got to play quarterback, quarterback's a very mental game. I don't know. But this is 2 weeks now, actually 3 weeks, because they just came off a bye week. So how does he go from a game time decision 2-3 weeks ago to now he's already ruled out? He was ruled out yesterday.
Well, I told you. I said this with a straight face. He didn't get the proper massage.
I guess so.
Do you want to give it to him, Eric?
I think.
No. Hey, yo! Don't ever ask me nothing like that again.
Yeah,
no.
we say some wild stuff on this show.
That was crazy.
That question might be top 5.
That was crazy, yo.
Do you want to give Deshaun Watson
Come on.
a side? What?
Come on,
he's saying he
how much money?
Yeah, how much money?
Seriously, how much money?
I mean, Deshaun Watson's got a lot of it now.
Think about it. How much?
Realistic.
Don't answer.
You want his contract?
Just
take his contract.
Let them talk into the void. It's okay.
Kory, how about you?
What?
How much money you getting for giving Deshaun Watson a massage?
He's not rubbing down another man.
I forgot he's a politician. You want to answer that?
No, ain't no money in the world.
None?
Nico,
money.
how much
You'll do it for free.
I ain't touching
I do it for free.
Nah, Kory will do it for free. Kory said he'll do it for free.
Nah. That bugging.
So the New York Jets, guys, they play the Eagles.
Zach Wilson, guys.
Yeah. So the Jets lost Elijah Vera Tucker for the season with a torn Achilles. That's if you're counting the torn Achilles count on the Jets, that's 2. Elijah Vera Tucker is probably the second most important player behind Aaron Rodgers, who also had a torn Achilles. The Jets, Elijah Vera Tucker played right guard to start the season and then right tackle. The Jets averaged 8 yards per carry on run to the right side this season versus under 3 to the left side.
That's it.
So you lose in that. You already lost Aaron Rodgers. You're playing the Eagles, who have the best defensive line in football. They have about 8 starters on that defensive line. It's ridiculous.
Jalen Carter is probably not playing. He's not playing.
So is Darius Slay.
And Slay's not playing either. So
and that the Darius Slay thing is big because the Eagles have a bottom 10 pass defense this season.
Will that make a difference? Probably not.
It will be Zach Wilson's interception from 2-1 this game. So.
But Zach Wilson has been playing better. So real quick before we got to race through these the Jets and Giants game before we get to the break.
Woo. The
likelihood that the Jets give Philly an imperfect 5-0, mind you. They haven't looked dominant like they did last season against a tougher schedule.
This would give them their first loss in the season, and that would be the first win that the Jets ever have against the Eagles, period. They've never beat them. Never. So to say that they'll beat them on Saturday at 4, absolutely not.
It's a good sample size too, as Corey's looked like. Really? It's a good sample size. It's 12 games. They haven't
12
beat the Eagles.
games, never beat them.
Yeah. The Jets is winning. The Jets is
Corey, why are you looking like that? You're going to pick the Jets?
I'm not picking the Jets.
Oh, okay. Why are you looking at us like that?
No, you just said the Jets are going to beat.
The Jets are winning this game.
Wait, you said the Jets are winning this game?
Are you deaf?
This man is an Eagles fan.
Go Jets.
All that's going through his head is fly, Eagles, fly. That's all.
On the road to victory!
Yo, he's doing a crazy emo right now.
Are you having a stroke? What's going on?
He's doing a crazy emo right now. He said Nico's on the pipe. That's a crazy emo.
This is the same guy that picks a tie every single week.
Did it all week, every week last year. I'll do it every week this year. I'm not
going to sit here and disagree with Nico on this one.
Thank you.
Quick question: do the Eagles play the 49ers this year?
Yes, they do.
That's probably going to be one of the best games.
That's going to be a terrible game.
December 3rd.
I will tell you why. Because San Fran's going to win by 30, 40 points.
No,
shut up.
Eagles, they're undefeated, but the Eagles have not looked as good as the 49ers have this season.
Hey, Philly already beat them when it mattered. Just want to point that out.
Stop.
Stop. You beat a one-legged Brock Purdy.
Stop.
He had one leg.
No, one arm.
One arm.
Why did he have one arm? Hassan Reddick.
Oh, Corey, your mic's off.
God.
Your mic's off. Yeah, we brought that punishment back a little while ago.
Beat them.
Nico, sacrifice his mic just so he can shut yours off.
Hassan.
No, Devin, take your mic back, bro. We're not doing this.
That is nasty. That is disgusting. No, stop.
They beat the 49. Get out of here.
Brock Purdy couldn't even throw the ball.
Why couldn't he throw the ball?
Because he got hurt.
Who hurt him?
What are you talking about?
Are we praising injury now? Is that what we're doing? This is disgusting.
He got hurt on accident. It was my fortune O-line.
And then they went on to go lose against Patrick Mahomes, who had 1 foot. He had 1 foot.
Teach your O-line how to squabble.
New low for Kory David, bro. This is crazy.
Teach your O-line how to squabble.
Yeah, you beat the Giants, then you beat the 49ers.
All that happened was Brock Purdy, the starting quarterback who never lost a start. Never lost a start. He goes out with injury, but you're going to brag on that game for your precious Eagles.
They was looking in the crowd for people to come play quarterback.
So tell me, if we using excuses now, then I'm going to use my excuse.
Excuses! Oh my God!
What?
I'm gonna use my.
You have an excuse?
In the Super Bowl, the field conditions were terrible, and the Philadelphia Eagles defensive line.
Stop! No! Because I remember the Super Bowl show. Oh, the Eagles gonna win by 40. They gonna blow them out.
Never looked.
He's talking to a microphone like it's on.
You gonna talk about the field condition?
That field was horrible. It was horrible.
They was in the game.
We need to leave the mic away from him.
That field was horrible.
No,
If the field was perfect, we would have been able to get back.
This is the problem. Because you missed 2 weeks.
He said we.
I
told y'all he was an Eagles fan. I told y'all. He just said we.
Same guy
He just said we.
Eagles gonna crush the Chiefs.
I did not say Eagles fan.
He said the Eagles were going to crush.
I did not say the Eagles fan.
Who'd you say was going to win? Who'd you say was going to win the Super Bowl?
I said Eagles.
Eagles by 20, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna sit here and tell
proper analysis. He showed you the paper. He understands. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
We're talking about field conditions.
This Brandon Tierney in the building?
No. I've had enough. Listen.
Order in the court. Order in the...
Josh broke it down.
Damn court.
He put his hard work and his time in on a topic sheet.
Beautiful
and you
topic
sat
sheet.
here and you said...
Beautiful.
You said whatever. Right? You threw the topic sheet down. You were sitting there nibbling on food and everything. And you sat here and said with a straight face, the Eagles they're gonna go in there and they're gonna blow out the Chiefs. They didn't. They only dominated against San Fran because
field conditions.
The San Fran was looking in the crowd for a quarterback. If you was in the crowd, they would have asked you. They would have made you fill in an application to play quarterback that day.
Was it the Eagles' fault that their offensive line didn't know how to squabble or block? Hassan Reddick was in that backfield more than anybody, more than they running back. So stop that. Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Kory's an Eagles fan. Kory is an Eagles fan.
Not an Eagles fan.
You politician.
Where do we go from here, yo? 516-572.
Go to break, guys.
7440.
You know where we can go?
Yo, no, stop
Cut his
talking.
goddamn mic. I can't take it anymore.
Kory, please.
I'm back.
We'll try to recalibrate. We'll be back in a half minute here on the Voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
This show on 90.3 WHPC is brought to you by the Center for Workforce Development at Nassau Community College. Through a partnership with Rutgers University, Nassau Community College is offering OSHA 510 course. Courses will meet November 13th through the 16th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. More information can be found online at ncc.edu/workforce development.
So what we think? We think order was restored?
No. Even if it was the field, the Chiefs still won the game. If it was the other way around, you would have heard those excuses from the Chiefs.
He ain't even bringing up James Bradbury and the holding. He ain't even bringing that up. He's talking about the field.
Eric, it's okay to admit that you feeling some type of way just because your team is not the best in the NFC East.
Because you're a Giants fan.
I know my team sucks. I know we're trash right now, but that's what y'all supposed to be good.
The Eagles, Cowboys, Giants fan has spoken his truth.
I am not an Eagles fan. Do not throw those accusations on me. Those false accusations.
You keep it mad hard for your division rival.
That's defamation.
We have proof. You just said we.
I did not say we.
We gonna run the tape back on your
run it back.
We gonna find out.
There's no way you just sat here and talked about my Cowboys, my Dallas Cowboys, when the Giants are what? What is the Giants' record?
So, did y'all not just lose? Did y'all not just get destroyed on national TV?
I don't care. You got destroyed on national TV as well. You didn't put up a damn single point.
I love this show. Guess what? My team suck. I know it. Your team trash, and you thought they was gonna be good. Are y'all still them boys?
We're a top 3 team in the NFC.
Are y'all still
what are you
boys?
talking about?
Are y'all still them boys? Y'all still them boys?
Yeah, we still them boys.
This is ridiculous. This is the level we have to stoop down to because the Giants start losing. They forget about what they're doing, right? No. I don't want to hear it.
The Lions figure out how to be better than the Giants did and talk.
Listen, let me talk. Please.
One at a time, please. We on the airwaves.
The Giants are so bad. They stoop down to a level to where when the Cowboys start losing, that's a win for them. That is disgraceful. That is disgraceful.
Why are you happy about that, Kory?
Because he's an Eagles fan.
It's the only thing he looks forward to.
All I know is y'all trash.
You keep saying that, but
a second. Shady McCoy sounding quite right now about your mans.
Yo, just humor me for a second.
What you said?
Kory, shut up for a second.
No.
So humor me for the second. Like, yo, who is more irrational? Kory when he talks about the Eagles, or Jada Pinkett Smith when she talks about Tupac?
Don't put me in. No.
It's gotta be, right?
Don't put me on that.
No. You neck and neck.
No.
You like to talk about Dak Prescott, right?
Hey,
a lot of people do.
Don't put me on that.
A lot of people do.
That's horrible,
right? But let me tell you one thing.
The field conditions in the Super Bowl.
That's horrible.
Let me tell you one thing, Kory. There's about 13 to 15 teams in this league right now that would take Dak Prescott at quarterback.
Absolutely.
The Giants are wonderful.
No.
You'd rather have Daniel Jones than Dak Prescott. You'd rather have Daniel Jones than Dak. Kory, can you speak? Can you talk?
Oh my God.
No.
Give me Jordan Love over Dak.
Devin.
Did Nico take out your microphone?
No. So Kory's mic is off for the starter game picks. Devin, guard that mic with your life. No. I'm not playing with you today.
I'm back.
Just cut us. I'll sacrifice. Cut us.
Cut us.
Cut.
You didn't even make your picks. My paper.
Deep breaths, everybody.
I'm gonna lose my voice.
I understand. Deep breaths. Woosah. It's NFL Week 6. Let's make some picks. The Giants at the Bills. The Bills are 15.5-point favorite. No Daniel Jones. Out with a neck injury. No Andrew Thomas. Hamstring injury. No Azeez Al-Jawlari. Also a hamstring injury. We know the Giants is losing this game. Are they going to cover the 15.5?
Anybody playing for them?
Are they covering the 15.5?
Absolutely not.
No.
All right, fair enough.
Copying my sheet? Oh my God.
This is.
No, I was just wondering why there was one for.
Yeah, it's weird topic shit.
Just right? It's. Do I have to explain this stuff? I said before the show we don't have the pick sheet. Just write your results on the topic sheet.
You know what?
So we can still have it on record.
You know what's crazy? It's crazy enough because you know what? Buffalo might actually stomp them out again. And this is the thing. Buffalo is the real team of New York. They're gonna be wearing Timbs. Them stomps is gonna hurt.
All right, I don't care about this game. John Michael Schmitz is also out. Saquon Barkley might play. Evan Neal was just added to the injury report with an ankle injury. So,
what is Evan Neal?
Evan Neal.
He slipped on burger grease.
Probably. We know how he gets down.
Joey Chestnut not playing?
Why do you call him Joey Chestnut?
Because he's fat.
No, couldn't stop.
Hey, yo!
I don't want to hear that Glizzy Gobbler's name on these airwaves. Stop doing that. In London, 9:30 a.m. The Baltimore Ravens. They've lost one last week to the Steelers. The Titans they lost last week. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place.
I'm ready to get up!
Kory, you know what? Kory, who you got? Just enlighten me.
You're looking the wrong side, Kory.
Your other team, the Baltimore Ravens. Your other team. Who you got?
I have only one team.
Nah, man, you got one team.
I have only one team. I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens to win. I'm going with them to win by the spread, and I'm going under. I'm picking under.
Nico.
Baltimore over with the spread.
Devin.
I'm going to go with the team that doesn't have a quarterback that's only thrown one touchdown. I'm going to go Baltimore, and they're going to cover, and I'm going to go the over.
Eric.
Baltimore has to bounce back in this game, so they're going to bounce back in London.
I agree. Give me Baltimore. Give me Baltimore to cover the 4 points. Give me the under as well. 2 top 10 defenses. 1 p.m. window. The Washington Commanders lost 2 in a row. Sam Howell's looking kind of shaky after a strong start. They are at the Atlanta Falcons. They're 3-2. Desmond Ridder actually didn't look like the worst quarterback in the league last week. Big win against C.J. Stroud and the Texans. Atlanta 2.5-point favorites. Who we got in this one, Eric?
I'm glad you came to me first. You know how much I love Atlanta.
We do.
Stop. Wait, no. Not like that. Stop. You're disgusting.
What did I do?
Not like that. Actually, I actually don't like the city of Atlanta, but I like the Falcons. I like what they're doing this year. They look a little different. I got Atlanta in this game.
All right. Nico.
Like my grandfather, I will be taking the Commanders.
Kory, who you got?
I'm buying stock in the Atlanta Falcons, so I'm taking them. I'm going with the spread, and I'm going with the over.
All right, Devin.
I'm going Atlanta. They're going to cover, and I will be taking the over as well.
All right, I will take Washington outright. Give me the over onto the toilet bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears from Soldier Field in Chicago. Both teams 1-4, but both teams also 3-2 against the spread. Minnesota's 3.5-point road favorites. Chicago, even after that big win, no respect from Vegas. Nico, you know both these teams well.
Oh, yes, I do, Josh.
Who we got?
And that's why this week I'm praying for a tie.
This man is tied.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Again.
Yep.
I want you to take the game pick seriously.
Okay, I'll take Minnesota.
Okay, thank you. Kory, who we got?
Don't be a tie.
I'm going Minnesota as well. Picking them to cover. I'm going with under.
Devin, who we got?
Originally, I was going to go Minnesota, but Justin Fields has been on fire with 8 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks, and this Minnesota defense is god-awful. So I will be taking Chicago. They're going to cover, and I'm going to take the over as well.
Eric, who we got?
I'm taking Chicago. I like the way they're moving right now. They're moving on the upward trend. I'm taking Chicago in this game.
All right, yeah, give me Chicago outright and give me the over. Points going to be scored in this game. Both defenses suck. How about this game? This should be interesting. The 3-1 Seattle Seahawks are at the 2-3 Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals got that big 14-point win in Arizona last week. Seattle, last time we saw them, it was housing a Daniel Jones pick 6 at MetLife Stadium. Sorry,
they have like 11 sacks in that game?
Yeah, something like that.
On prime time.
I know you're not talking. I know you're not talking.
In front of the hoes and bad bitches.
Hey. We seen Jordan Love. We got eyes now. We seen Jordan Love do the same thing.
Kory, who we got?
I'm going with Cincinnati. To cover, and I'm going with the over.
I agree with that. All around. Nico, who we got?
Bungles.
Devin, who we got?
I'm going Joe Breezy, going Cincinnati. They're going to cover, and I'm going to go the over on this game.
Joe Breezy, Joe Cool. Eric, you rolling with Joe
No.
Nah. Okay.
No.
Seattle,
all right. Seattle, picking them to go to 4-1. That'd be an impressive start for them. I'm going to roll Cincinnati, however. Give me the under. San Francisco at the Cleveland Browns. We already detailed Deshaun Watson not playing for the 2nd straight game, out for the 3rd straight week. San Francisco.
So it's going to be a good game.
It was going to be.
him and the spread.
San Francisco -10. Over under at 35.5. Even for two top 5 defenses.
Over.
Yeah. I think everyone's taking the over on that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Brock Purdy can definitely put up some points. Browns defense is tough though. Anybody gonna pick the Browns in the upset? Good.
Nico, they're gonna tie.
The visual.
America. Nope.
The visual answers on radio. I respect it. We're all on San Francisco. Going to Carolina, they're 0-5. At the Miami Dolphins, they're 4-1. Won last week against the Giants. Everybody just eating against the Giants. What's up with that? All these teams are reading off.
That's like the girl that used to be in school. Oh. Everybody used to just pound out on that one girl. She used to just pass around.
Wow.
He's not wrong, though.
Shouldn't talk about women like that, Eric.
Exactly.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
No.
Shut up!
He's just mad because
we're not taking that from you. We're not taking that from you. Is anybody picking Carolina?
Hey, why would I open them up? Pause.
Stop talking! Stop! Just stop! Just stop! Just stop!
No,
just stop! Please, just stop! Just stop!
In radio, when I ask a question, I expect an answer to that question. I don't expect somebody to continue with their point after I ask the question. So, Kory, who we got?
I'm going with Miami.
All right. We're all on Miami, I take it.
Yeah.
Anybody picking Carolina to cover the 13.5?
Definitely not.
Did you see the story that came out that they're dumbing down the playbook for the Bryce?
So why they gotta say it like that?
That's messed up.
Why they gotta question a black man's intelligence?
Well, they
making it easier because he has nothing to work with.
While dumbing it down, they're saying they also give C.J. Stroud compliments for actually taking a hold of his playbook. So you said they down in one black man, but they uplifting another one. So
they pick and choose.
They both light skinned, so
they pick and choose. Moving, maybe Bryce Young's short. I don't know. He gets less respect. Indianapolis Colts at the Nico. I had to tell the truth. At the Jacksonville Jaguars, both teams 3-2. Both teams won last week. Jacksonville, 4.5-point favorites coming off a great trip in London, 2-0. Nico, you rolling with Duval?
Duval!
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Very nice.
Kory, who we got?
I want to go Indianapolis so bad, but I'm going with Jacksonville. They need to actually make London Jacksonville's home base. Just want to say this.
Anybody going to roll with Gardner Minshew?
Absolutely not. I mean, he's gonna perform well, but like it's just not gonna be enough to be able to win.
Eric, who we got?
You never know. I mean, this is a division game. Jacksonville, they seem to just let up in division games, but I'm still going with Jacksonville. But Gardner Minshew might have a revenge game. You never know.
We'll see what Gardner Minshew does. He's been great as a backup this season. On to the New Orleans Saints at 3-2 at the 2-3 aforementioned Houston Texans. Saints 3-2, but they're 0-4 against the spread. And wouldn't you know it, they -1.5 in Houston. Who we got? I'm curious about this one.
I'm sorry, Josh. I like to support your team.
It's all good.
You know, but
it's a tough game.
I gotta take C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
He's him.
Kory, who we got?
I'm going with New Orleans. I'm going with New Orleans to cover, and I'm going over.
Devin.
It's tough because this New Orleans defense is really good, but I think Stroud, I'm going to take Houston, and I'm going to take the over.
Mr. Williams, who we got?
Who that?
I'm taking the Saints. CJ Stroud going to throw his first pick, but it's going to be a good game.
And then Marshawn Lattimore? I can see that, actually.
Cam Jordan.
Cam Jordan.
For the vibes. I got to roll with my Saints here. Take them to cover the 1.5 and give me the under 2 great defenses. Let's move to New England and Las Vegas. And you're wondering, why are we spending time on this game? It's a lot of interesting storylines here. Obviously, this happened in the Raiders. Eric's laughing over there. Eric,
you remember what happened?
That was one of the funniest plays ever.
It's like the best play I've ever seen.
Let's listen to it.
Is anyone going to? Is inside the 30, flips it back. Stanford band nowhere in sight. It's picked off. Oh no! Unbelievable! Wow. Incredible! Chandler Jones takes it in and wins the game for the Raiders.
We know one reason why I play like that's not gonna happen this year.
Jacoby Myers on the other side.
When you go low, man.
Yeah, Chandler Jones will not be playing in this game.
What's up with the Raiders? Like every time they get like a star player like Chandler Jones, Antonio Brown, something just goes wrong.
Something does go wrong.
You've been seeing this Twitter? I don't know what his obsession with Larry Fitzgerald is, but
who was on crack?
He is.
Chandler, we hope you get better, man. But who we got? Raiders, Patriots. Just shout your team out. I don't care about this game.
I'm going Raiders.
Your team out.
Nico?
Raiders.
Raiders.
We're all on the no faith in Mac Jones.
I ain't picking a team that in the last 2 weeks have been outscored 72-3.
I'm on the Bill Belichick is a fraud train. Bill Belichick is a fraud.
Bill Belichick without Brady is like Sean Payton without Drew Brees. It's like, it really is.
You're not wrong. Interesting game here. The Lions at the Bucks.
Man.
4-1 at 3-1. Detroit 2.5 road favorites. Who we got?
Still wild about the Bucks at 3-1.
I'm gonna take my boy. Shake him big, baby.
All right. Tampa Bay outright.
Nick moaning.
I think Eric disagrees.
Okay. Eric, who are you taking?
I gotta say this like Meech. Take them boys in a D.
What?
I was about to say that, but I was about to.
You
I know I was gonna
No, please.
I know I was thinking
boys in the what?
You knew I was gonna say the same thing, but I was like, I knew a pause was coming, so I was like, I'm going with. I gotta put my buffs on. I'm gonna go with Detroit.
All right, I'll take Detroit too.
Yeah, I'm taking Detroit. They're going to be missing a lot of pieces. Brian Branch, Jahmyr Gibbs, Laporta might not play, but I am 100% taking Detroit.
Detroit gets to 5-1. Whew.
I picked them to win the division. I said they're for real this year.
Yeah, they'd be the clear leader in the clubhouse if they pull this one off.
Mm-hmm.
The Cardinals at the Rams. Rams 6.5-point favorites. This is the last game we'll pick because I want to talk Monday night with Devin and Eric. Real quick, who we got? Rams to cover. How are we feeling?
Yeah, pretty easy. Yeah.
Oh, the Josh Dobbs love affair is over?
I'm taking the under, though. 48.5 I just think is a little too much for Arizona-LA game.
They don't think with Cooper Kupp, another week under his belt, Puka Nakua, Tutu Atwell, they have
think
weapons.
that the Rams can get quite a bit, but I don't know if the Cardinals are going to get enough to be able to cover that.
No.
Corey, what you going to say?
No.
I'm not on the Monday shot. I got the Chargers winning that game.
We were about to
talk about it. We weren't talking about we weren't going to talk about it on the Monday show. We're going to talk about it now, separately from the game picks.
It's literally on the topic sheet.
Oh, it is saying that.
It says y'all pick on Monday.
I'm not even here on Monday.
Yeah, I'm not here on Monday.
That's why I wanted to talk the game.
Now.
Literally, Josh said
Eric
talk about it.
I said that.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You have headphones on, but you don't listen. You hear it, but you ain't listening.
Whew, man. Podcasting this show is going to be fun. You know what? I don't even want to get to it. We'll talk Cowboys. I don't got the energy for football no more. Devin, you want to lead the baseball topic?
Yeah, I mean it's been a star-studded postseason.
How about the Atlanta Braves getting their ass whooped?
Oh yeah,
out of here in 4 games.
You'd love to see it.
Did you see Orlando Arcia when Philly fans was giving him the business? And obviously Arcia, this controversy of his comments about Bryce Harper. What did he say about Bryce? When he got thrown out at first base to end game 2. Attaboy Harper, right?
Yeah, it's.
And you got to know, going to Philadelphia, you know you're going to hear it.
Oh, yeah. These Philadelphia fans are nuts. They're crazy. So you go into Philadelphia, you got to expect, crazy people. But this postseason has been crazy. One out of the 4 1 and 2 teams on both leagues, one of them won. The Houston Astros. Everyone else, the first seed in the AL, the Orioles, they got swept by the Rangers. You look over in the NL, the Braves and the Dodgers, both 1 and 2 seeds, both lost to the 6 seed and the 5 seed. It's been just upset after upset after more upsets.
Now, why do you think this is happening? Because I've heard people talk about they expanded the playoffs and now we're seeing a lot more upsets. But if you really look into it, like the Dodgers, they do this every season. They win 100 games, with all due respect.
Like I said in the show yesterday, Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman in all 3 games combined for 1 hit. The 2 top MVP candidates next to Ronald Acuna combined for 2 hits in an entire playoff series. That is blasphemy. What?
Why?
I'm sorry, I forgot you're a Dodger fan.
We got to tell the truth. They got to show up.
I'm glad basketball is about to come back on because,
well, you got
the Cowboys, I just have no hope with them. But then it's just it's the same thing with the Dodgers every year.
Corey's making a face at you.
What?
I mean, Dave Roberts, are you going to say that Dave Roberts doesn't seem to disappoint every single postseason, year in and year out? He does. Dave Roberts, he disappoints this LA team every single year.
Talk about it. No, you obviously have an opinion.
No,
your eyes are popping out of your head.
He has another opinion about the Cowboys. Here we go.
No comment.
No comment. You're on a sports show.
See, the difference is I can say I have no hope in them. You can't.
What, I can't say that. What?
You can't. First of all, you can't even call us trash.
Dude, we're gonna be a.
Come on, no, say something. Use your words.
Compared to us, y'all significantly better. Way significant better. Compared to everybody else.
Who's
everybody else? Who's like,
okay, when I think of like the top teams, like the Philadelphia Eagles, the 49ers,
Lions.
I wouldn't put the Lions.
Yeah, I'm going Lions. They're solid. Trying to think of who else is. Would you say that? Who'd you say is better?
Big list,
Jags or Dallas?
Huh?
Jags or Dallas?
Jags?
Trevor Lawrence is not
the Jaguars
whatsoever at all this
year.
Are
we not talking about the NFC?
We're talking about the NFC.
I'm just talking about teams in general. I'm just talking about the top teams in the NFL.
Oh my God, bro. He named 3 teams in the
NFC.
NFC.
This whole equal opportunity thing that we have going on here at WHPC.
And then you just went to the AFC South. What?
Not everybody deserves an opportunity.
I agree with that, Nico.
Thank you.
So as I was saying about the MLB playoffs, the Astros were the lone favorite to win their divisional series. They beat the Twins 3-1. So we have Rangers, Astros, and we gonna have Phillies and Diamondbacks in the NLCS and ALCS.
First time that both Texas teams are gonna be going against each other in the playoffs. I'm looking forward to it.
Dallas and Houston. I'm gonna have to take a trip out there.
Oh, it's gonna be a good series. I'm looking forward to it.
Expensive.
They are. He's not wrong.
I don't know if I love Dallas more than Zion Williamson.
I do.
But I love Dallas, yo. I
love Dallas, but
it's an amazing city.
They will not be seeing me this year.
Nah?
Why not?
Weren't you there like 2 months ago?
Why you putting this business out there?
Come on, man. I wasn't there 2 months ago. I was there December of last year. Listen,
damn, really blew his spot.
You trying to get him in trouble.
Damn.
Apologies.
You don't know who's listening right now, bro. I could have my ops listening. And you just talking about like, come on, son. They just won't be seeing me this year. You know, the team looks disappointing. It doesn't look fun. It's like I'm not having fun watching this.
When was the last time you had fun? Truly,
Zeke.
I'm not trying to be
Zeke and Prescott.
When was the last time you had fun watching the Cowboys?
Zeke and Prescott rookie season.
Really? No. After that, when they first got Amari Cooper, and
that was a good
he
time.
had that game against they were called the Redskins, and he had the game against the Eagles, both 200-yard games. That was the last time I had fun watching, like really had fun watching the Cowboys.
And we got Michael Gallup and Brandon Cooks.
Good to hear.
We'll see if one Stephen A. Smith is going to have his type of fun watching the Cowboys. We'll see how they do on Monday night. But I did want to get to this because Stephen A. Smith went on The Breakfast Club this week. And this whole Max Kellerman. First off, let's start at the origin. How did all this start? Let's take a listen.
Mentioned obviously Max is going to get in here. And like I said, I'm in the streets. Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A.
That's a wild comment.
You gonna take that?
That's a wild.
What you gonna say to Terrell? What you gonna say to T.O., man? What you gonna say?
Or you keep making faces at Eric, and I want you to know we're on a radio platform. If you got something to say, just say to him.
You said, what could you say to T.O.? I'd have said, T.O., we know you the last person to be talking about who's black and who's not. We know your whole dating profile right now, man.
So he dabbles in the milk a little bit. That don't make him less of a black man, Kory.
He don't discriminate.
Equal opportunity.
He really do,
no. Nah, they ain't mess with him though. He said that they ain't rock with rock with him. So it's all good.
You know that's what every one of them. I'm gonna call them the Republicans. The black
women don't like me.
What are you saying? What are you saying? The brothers that be going outside, they be like,
I'm proud to be ugly. In America.
I was always ugly. They didn't look at me like, come on now.
What?
That's they go to it too.
Yo, this man lost his mind.
You go from T.O. to that.
Speaking facts.
How am I going to end the show, yo? I have no idea. I'm looking at my topic sheet. I have no idea.
Can we kill him live?
We
might have to. We got a minute.
I got you.
We can do that. We can get that done in a minute.
Stephen A. Smith called Jason Whitlock a fat.
Fat what?
Piece of dung.
I ain't gonna say that.
We have a dump button. Say it.
Nah.
Say it with pride.
Say it with pride.
And then but then the thing is, he ain't had no smoke for Marcelo Wiley, who basically said,
well, he knows who to go after.
The only reason why you didn't go after, the reason why you got Max Kellerman fired is because Max Kellerman was smarter than you.
So you have Jason Whitlock, who's, for lack of a better phrase, portly, and you have T.O. Who are you really going to go against? Who are you going to go up against? Stephen A's picking his battles wisely, in my opinion.
Smart man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We seen those punches that he threw online. The punches that threw his shoulder out. How you throw your shoulder out punching air?
You're right. This is going to be the nastiest segue I've ever done, but speaking of punches, Miles Bridges.
You can't talk about his favorite team like that.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, the Charlotte Hornets need to be hit with a Rico.
Can you put a
ball out of there?
Quick press release on Kai Jones before we get out of here?
He's saying that, and they're still his league pass team.
I was definitely watching the game last night.
See?
Kory, I asked you a question again. You're not answering my question today.
Kai Jones.
Can you give me a quick statement as a representative? As you're a politician, we know this. Can you give a statement on Kai Jones and his well-being?
Oh, that man is not well.
No way, really?
One second. We don't know what drugs that man is on.
Oh, so you can confirm he's on drugs.
Who was on crack?
You can confirm that.
I was watching them Instagram lives. Yes, I can confirm this.
Okay.
I think we all can confirm that. Thank you.
My man was
Only dude that can beat Shaq.
I'm gonna throw this pen at you. Everyone stop talking.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to Sports Talk here on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. On behalf of Eric Williams, Devin O'Shea, Kory David, Nico Each, this is Joshua Umahi. Enjoy your weekend. I'll try to enjoy mine. See you on Monday.